Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and yeah, Bitcoin's having a bit of a dump, isn't it? Yeah, it's hard to believe we were at 70k. When was that? That was like Monday, and yeah, now we're right back down again. I mean, I've been away this week, so I've not really been in any trades. Now, for anybody who's been watching regularly, you'll know that I've been playing with these EMA lines here, these green, yellow and cyan ones. What they are is the green one is a 55 EMA, the yellow is a 21 EMA, and the cyan one is a 9 EMA. Now, if you want to know how to set these up, it's a free indicator, it's just this one here. But the instructions to do that are at the end of this video, so do take a look at that one once the video is finished. But yeah, it's dumping nicely. And what we're looking for here is crosses of the yellow and green. So that yellow and green cross then on the 14th of July, when we were at like 58, it went all the way up to whenever that was. And I'll show you what that was in a minute, but it's to do with the price dumping. So basically when the yellow goes above the green on, like, say, the 4-hour time frame, you're looking at quite a long and big sort of movement upwards, and when the yellow crosses over the green, you're looking at quite a big dump. Now, these are quite far apart at the moment, so this trend is really in motion. You know, this is like really happening. So what I was doing over on Bitget, shorting from this level here, 37% in profit, and then that clang you just heard was a long triggering here at this level here, which is 57,805. Now that came about because I was having a discussion this morning with my mate Bob the Builder, and he said, what was that CME gap that was like from months ago that was like 57 something? And I looked at it, it was actually 57,805. Having said that, I think it might go a bit lower, but we'll see. Let's have a look. So that long, that's actually a 10x long, and that's got an estimated liquidation price of 52k. The short has an estimated liquidation price of 60.6k, but that is a 25x long. So I think this long here might have been a mistake. So I reckon what I'll do is if that comes back to 58k, I'll take profit. So I'm just going to set a take profit on that long here. So 58,000, and I'll close that completely. Okay, so this looks a bit complicated now. So you've got like a close on the long there. The short's doing lovely. Currently 58% of profit. That's not bad. And the stop loss for that, I might just move down a little bit because I think we're going to properly dump now. But what actually happened was the price sort of bounced back up a little bit. I want to see if that's a real bounce, but it means the long is actually slightly in profit now, and obviously the short is too. Let's just have a look on a really low time frame. What we're looking for is another kind of cross, but on a much lower time frame. So I'm literally going to go down to the 1 minute. I'll see what we got here. Well, still got the yellow below the green here, and that's been like that. And that's been like that for a few hours now. So that, to me, looks like it's still going to go down. Now you see here, you have got the cyan line coming back towards the yellow one, which even on the 1 minute just gives you an idea that it might just temporarily come up a little bit and then carry on down. So if that's the case, I'm hoping it will like just do the take profit at 58k and then continue down, in which case the short's working fine, isn't it? Let's leave that for a bit and see what happens. Now that I've just zoomed out to the 1 hour time frame, I just want to put on the VRVP. Okay, so this indicator shows you where the majority of the trading happened, and it looks like to me like there was this kind of like point of control here at 57,807. So I wonder if that was actually the end of the dump. What I might do is just put it on the 1 minute, just like I was doing before. Let's get rid of the VRVP. And I think what I'll do, if that cyan does properly cross the yellow, I think I will then close the short and maybe turn that into a long. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just have a look what happened last time it did that. Yeah, so you see this one here came down quite a bit. And then cyan went over the yellow there. And quite soon after the yellow and the green crossed and it went back up. So I think that's what I'm probably looking for. So let's zoom in and see what I can see. See, it's not crossed now, and that's still going down. Okay, so that did cross there and actually closed my long at 58. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close a short. So I might just do a flash close. Okay, and then I'm going to go long. I might even just do a market buy. Okay, so I am now long from 58,109. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that means we've got this position here now, which is 3.35% in profit. The entry price was, as I said, 58,109. Estimated liquidation price 52,520. Let's just see how this is looking on TradingView. So this is the 1 minute time frame, so everything happens quite quickly here. But nevertheless, the yellow has crossed the green there, and the cyan is above, leading the way. So at the moment, I'm going to keep this long as it is, and I will probably close it if I see the cyan come back to the yellow. Okay, so it's a few minutes later now, and this is working out all right, actually, because the price has now gone up like another $600 or so, which means the trade is now 10.37% in profit, which is nice. I wish it was bigger. It's only like, I'm only trading with like, less than $100, so even on 10x leverage, it's only like you're trading with $1,000 really. Nevertheless, it's in profit. That's good. So what I would do now is go over to TradingView, and I think, okay, well, how's it doing on the 1 minute time frame? Well, that's just great. And then I'd probably look at something like the 5 minute and see if we'd achieved anything there that's good. And you can see here that the cyan has crossed the yellow, which is okay. But what I really want to see next is the yellow cross the green. And I think at that point we will be in a nice uptrend. So I'm going to keep my eye on that and see how it goes. Of course, what I can do at this point now is go back to Bitget, and I can put a stop loss, say like here, so like 58,207. So let's do that. So stop loss 58,207. So you see, if it comes down there, it'll make a tiny bit of profit, but it means I won't lose any money. So I'll confirm that. And that now is a risk-free trade. So I can sort of walk away and go to sleep or whatever, and I don't need to worry about that. Now, the other thing I could do with this, if this becomes like very much in profit, like say like, 50% in profit, what I could do is up the leverage a little bit, free up a little bit of the capital, and then use that to add another entry in on like a minor pullback. But I think I'll leave that for another video. So I think I pretty much, successfully caught that bottom there, because the price is now like over $1,000 up from my point of entry, which is rather cool, I think. The trade is 20% in profit now, which is great. So back on the 5 minute time frame, you can see that we haven't quite got the yellow-green crossover yet, but it does look like it might happen soon. Now, there's one more thing we need to look at, which was the CME close from Friday. So you can see here that the CME closed at 62,945 on Friday. It's quite likely we could go back to that price in the next 12 hours. Obviously not guaranteed, but it's quite likely it does sometimes. If it doesn't do that, it does it a few weeks later, or in the case of today, months later. But I think we could see 62,945 tonight. So there you go. That's how to successfully catch a bottom using the 9, 21 and 55 EMAs. And if you want to see how to set that up, just have a look at the video that's linked at the end of this video. And before you do that, please do remember to like the video. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Do leave a nice comment. If you want to trade on Bitget like what I'm doing, please do use my link, which is savewith.crypto.org/Bitget, and that can get you up to a $30,000 trading bonus. If you don't use my link, you'll get up to a $5,000 bonus. So my link is 6 times better. And yeah, above all, tell your friends.